In this video, I'll show you how to pay paternity leave in Xero. Once you are on your Xero account, the first step is to head over to the top bar, and on the left-hand side, click on the fifth option, which is payroll. Now, under payroll, you want to click on payroll settings, and on the payroll settings, head over to pay items, which is the fourth tab. Now, once you are on the pay items tab on the paid parental leave, you can set this to be a paternity leave. Now, in order for you to add your own, simply head over to the top and right corner and click on add. And once you click on add, you want to head over to the bottom and set this as a paid parental leave. Now, on the earnings name, you want to set this as a paternity leave. You can also add a display name for the employee's payslip. It will also be the same for me. Now, on the rate type, this is where you can add a fixed amount, a multiple of employees' ordinary earnings rate, and you can also add a rate per unit. Now, on the types of units, you can set this into weeks or months. Let's say we want to set this into weeks. And on the rate per unit, we will set this up later on. On the expense account, you just want to simply scroll down until you see wages and salaries. Now, this is depending on your account. I do have it as wages and salaries. And once you're done, head over to the bottom in the right corner and click on add. Now, once you click on add, it will automatically be added on your earnings. Now, what you want to do next is simply add this on an employee. To do that, simply head over to the top and click on payroll again. And under payroll, you want to head over to employee management and click on the first option for employees. Now, on the employee section, what you want to do is simply choose the employee in which you want to add a paternity leave. Let's say this will be Oliver. So click on the employee. And from here, you want to head over to the pay template tab, which is the last tab until the end. Now, from here, what you want to do is simply head over to pay template. At the bottom, click on the plus sign to add an earnings line. Now, once you add an earnings line, a pop up will show. And on the earnings rate, you want to click on the drop down and add your paternity leave. Now, once you do that, you can enter a rate or an annual salary. I do want to add a rate. So once you're done, head over to the bottom in the right corner and click on OK. Now, this is where you need to add the hours or weeks as well as the rate. So let's say they work about 8 hours a day and their paternity leave will be about a month. So that should be 160 hours. And on the rate, you can set this to be the same rate that you have on your ordinary hours. So I will just add rate and that will be 4,800. And once you're done, simply head over to the bottom in the right corner and click on save. Now, in order for you to add this within the payslip, simply head over to payroll again. And under payroll processing, simply click on pay employees. From here, you want to head over to the left corner and click on add pay run. And on the select pay period, we are just going to add an unscheduled pay run. And on the pay frequency, we want to add a fortnightly calendar. This will be our current financial year. And on the unscheduled pay period, we can set this to be on the 11th of April. And once you're done, head over to the bottom in the right corner and click on next. Now, once you click on next, you will have here Sally. So if you click on Sally, our employee, in here, you can simply add their earnings line. From here, we can add the paternity leave, click on OK. And on the hours and the rate, we can change this. We can change this to 160 hours, which is a month, and about $30 a month. And once you do that, it will automatically be added within their pay run. And at the bottom in the right corner, simply click on save. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.